Hey gang, we're now going to take a look at tax exempt. A lot of stuff in this chapter, isn't there? And there's a lot of little stuff. So we want to make sure that you're comfortable in understanding what a tax exempt organization can do and what they're not allowed to do. And if they do it, they forfeit their tax exempt status. So we've got a lot of great examples to illustrate this, and hopefully with the graphics, it'll stick in your mind and you'll be able to master these questions on the next CPA exam. So let's begin. Monica and Philip form an organization, Healthy Pets Inc., to help prevent cruelty to animals in their town. Monica and Philip have no experience with tax-exempt laws. They review the requirements and prohibited activities of the tax-exempt organization. Now, in order to have a tax-exempt organization, we're going to have to note a couple of items. The tax-exempt status is generally granted to the organization after approval of a written application. A tax-exempt organization is generally required to file an annual tax return known as a 990 to maintain their status. And it also may lose their tax-exempt status if they engage in a prohibited or a restricted activity. So in this case, we know Monica and Philip review the filing instructions on the Form 990 of the organization exempt for income tax. They learn that the annual return is required for Healthy Pets, which has a December 31st year end. Healthy Pets annual return is due on the 15th day of the 5th month. So assuming a December 31st year end, that would be May 15th. Note this next item here. Monica and Philip review the filing instructions for the Form 1023 application for recognition of exemption. Monica planned to insert campaign flyers into Healthy Pets newsletter for candidates who support animal cruelty legislation. Monica learns that Healthy Pets must refrain from participating in political campaigns of candidates for local, state, and even for federal office. You'll notice also, this prohibits you from participating or intervening in any political campaign, either in support or opposition to a candidate for public office. Healthy Pets cannot distribute campaign materials in any way or market campaign through its website or even through social media. The next item, Philip's friend Stephen is a realtor. Stephen tells Philip about a lake house for sale in their town and suggests that Healthy Pets purchase the lake house as its headquarters. So far, there's nothing wrong with that. However, let's read the rest. Steve further suggests that Philip and Monica could use the lake house for recreational purposes on the weekends and evenings at no cost. Philip feels a little uneasy about this proposition and reads the Form 1023 instructions that tax-exempt organizations must ensure that its assets and its earnings do not unjustly enrich board members, officers, key management employees, or any other insiders. Tax-exempt organizations must not be organized or operated for the benefit of private interests, such as the creator or the creator's family, shareholders of the organization, other designated individuals, or even persons controlled directly or indirectly by the private interest. No part of the net earnings of the tax-exempt organization may inure to the benefit of any private shareholder or individual. A tax-exempt organization must avoid providing excess benefits to board members, employees, and other parties. Healthy Pets should consider adopting written policies concerning conflicts of interest, compensation, gift acceptance, and whistleblower statutes. Sylvia, owner of a local dog food processor, approaches Monica with an idea to decrease Healthy Pets' food cost. Great Dog Foods, Inc. is willing to make cash contributions regularly throughout the year to Healthy Pets to receive a charitable contribution deduction. Healthy Pets will then write checks to Great Dogs disguised as dog food purchases. Anybody hear a little fraud going on there? A little sham, a little kickback? In exchange, Healthy Pets will receive a 25% discount on legitimate dog food purchases. The scheme is similar to a money laundering scenario Monica heard about in the news. Monica turns down Sylvia's offer. As a tax-exempt organization, Healthy Pets must not engage in activities that are illegal or violate fundamental public policy. Tax-exempt organizations should not conduct activities that are illegal or violate fundamental policy. Healthy Pets should avoid any illegal activities such as money laundering. And on this slide, you'll note the state legislator introduced a bill requiring licenses for all animal breeders. Healthy Pets sent 2 employees to lobby state legislators on a full-time basis to support the bill while the legislature was in session. Well, in this case, we got a problem here, don't we? In that case, a tax-exempt organization must ensure that it does not devote a substantial part of its activities to attempting to influence legislation. Legislation includes action by Congress, any state legislator, or local council or similar governing body with respect to acts, bills, resolutions, or by the public in referendum, ballot initiatives, constitutional amendments, or similar procedures. It does not include actions by executive, judicial, or administrative bodies. Educational activities are not considered an attempt to influence legislation. Healthy Pets can hold meetings and distribute educational materials to provide information regarding pending legislation. So remember, we're not allowed to lobby legislators. The exclusion would be executives, judicial, and administrative. So in summary, to retain your tax-exempt status, Healthy Pets must file an annual returns in a timely manner and not do any of the following. They are not to participate or intervene in any political campaign on behalf of or opposition for a candidate. They are not to organize or operate for the benefit of private interests. They are not to be organized for or conduct activities that are illegal or violate the fundamental public policy. And they are not to devote a substantial part of their activities to attempting to influence legislation. That gives you a great example of some of the items that you're not allowed to do and what you can hopefully remember if the CPA exam tests you on those areas.